Hello everyone. Before we move to second stage, there's a minor step that needs to be done before we move to second stage, and that is aligning all the center pieces corresponding to its white side pieces. What it means is basically when we create this cross, we put it white green here, which coincides with the green center piece here. However, if you see here, there's a red piece, red and white, but the center piece is orange. It means the piece which here should have been white and orange and not white and red. Same goes for here also. This is blue, then this should have been white and blue. And since this is red, this has to be, this should have been blue, white and red. Okay. So now how to achieve that? So you might find a situation where you might have one or more solved or none of them solved. So if you do not have any of these four sides solved, you pick one color. Okay, say for example I take this orange color. Keep rotating the top two layers. Okay, or rather you should keep rotating the bottom layer till you match orange with orange. Okay, so I keep rotating, so I found orange with orange, so now I have at least one side fixed. Now I'll try to fix the remaining side. So now face the side which is not solved. So in this case the green is not solved. Okay, now the problem here is that you want to solve your the side in such a way that you're not destroying your plus sign, means your bottom layer is not hampered much. So so I can't rotate bottom and get my all pieces solved, right? So I have to go into the layer which is not affected by the movement. So I'll select the top layer. So if I move the top layer, it is not affecting my plus sign, right? So I need to make sure that somehow I bring my piece which needs to be fixed on the top layer and then fix it and without hampering my bottom layer. And so how we can do that? So now if looking at this example, now this white and red piece is supposed to be here. However, it is coincide with green. So to solve it, what we do need to do is face the side which is not right, in this case this one, and rem- uh, rotate the face twice so that this white piece comes on the top layer. Okay, so now you have that white piece which was placed on the wrong place on the top layer. I can move top layer easily because it's not going to hamper my bottom layer, which is my main layer, and I'll keep rotating till it matches a red with red. Okay, so whatever is the color you have with white, that color has to be matched. So if this would have been blue, then I would have continued moving till it reaches a blue side piece, center piece. Now in this case it's red, so it's white and red, so I coincide with red. Now this white piece supposed to be on the bottom and not on the top. So to achieve it, what you need to do is again same step, rotate it twice. So now this goes from top to bottom. Okay, as you can see it gone from top to bottom. So when you rotate twice, the pieces get swept from top to bottom. Now when we did this, what happened is there was another green piece which was placed below red, which was wrong piece, came on top after the previous movement. So now this is my side piece which needs to go on the bottom. Now this has which color? Green color. So again we do the same step, move the top layer till it finds its corresponding color. So in this case it's green, so I'll keep rotating till it finds its corresponding color. So this is green. Now I have the line colors match. Now again the same step, I want to bring from top to bottom. So again I rotate face um twice, one, two. So now you have green on the bottom. Now again, do I see any white piece on top? No, I do not see any white piece on top, means my all the pieces are solved. So now let's look at the cube. So do I have green with green? Yes. Orange with orange, blue with blue, and red with red. Okay. So this is a step where you make a cross with corresponding center colors matched. Okay. Now for the second stage, what we need to do is, in second step what we're going to achieve is basically we want to achieve is that we solve all the remaining white corner pieces so that the bottom layer is completely solved. Okay, now while doing so we were going to put this white pieces on the corners in a such a way that it also solves my first layer. What I mean is that, so if you look at this particular piece, this has this corner has three colors. Obviously, one is white because it belongs to this particular surface. Another color has to be blue because it belongs to this side. And another color has to be a red color, right? Because it belongs to this side. So now we're looking for a piece which has white, blue, and red. And I'm going to place that piece on this particular corner in such a way that this piece matches all the colors, or matches all the three sides color. Okay, so let's find that particular color. So that piece what I'm looking for is here. Okay, now, so now, so you will find a lot of different in again this, in this step in stage 2, like stage 1, you might find a different permutation of your white pieces location. Okay, and I'm going to teach you what are the different location you can encounter. Okay, and how to solve them. Okay, so let's start with the first and very basic and the very easy step, which is when you hold the cube like this, by your base is at the bottom, and if you find any white corner pieces on your top layer, okay, top layer, in such a way that your white is facing to you, okay, then that is the first step. Okay, so like this is this is one which coincides that first category. Okay, this piece also, again, this is in the first layer, so this is also categorized in the first category. These are on the bottom layer, so this will come into second category. So let's teach, let's go understand how to solve a corner piece which is lying on the first layer. Okay, so to solve that, what we need to do is, okay, so first of all you need to face that white piece. Okay, so if you are facing means it should be pointing to yourself. Okay, so now look at the color of this piece. So this has orange and blue along with white. So now we have to identify that this piece goes to which particular bottom corner, right? So now let's look at the a corner which is shared by blue and orange. So now this is a blue side, this is a red side. So obviously this is not that corner. This is a blue side and this is orange side. Means this is this is the layer where it's supposed to go. However, we're looking for a white piece. So obviously the top layer is of the white, so bottom is white. So we're looking for this particular piece. So this piece supposed to this or blue, orange, white supposed to go here. Okay. So to solving this piece, first of all we need to bring this piece on the same layer as that corner. Okay. So keep rotating the top layer till it coincides with the piece it's supposed to be replacing. Okay, or where it's supposed to go, in this case here. So now it is facing the same line, in the same line, same layer, same vertical layer. Now we need to move this piece here. Now to solving this, it's very easy. There are four steps, okay, in solving this thing. First, what we're going to do is, since this is facing on the left hand side of left side, so we need to bring this left piece, left top piece on the bottom. To do that, we need to move this top layer, because it's on the left hand side, move on the right hand side temporary. Okay, so we moved on the opposite side where it was present. Bring this face, because this face I want to replace, so bring this left face up. Okay, now we moved this earlier on the first step, we moved the top layer on the left hand side. Now bring that face back to its original position, which is on the right hand, so by moving on the right hand side, and then we moved this left side up, so we make another movement, opposite movement, which is down. So so with four simple steps, as you can see, this corner piece got solved. Okay, so what we did, so we did four steps. Top layer, because it's on left side, top layer on the right hand side, bring this left face on upper side, bring back the top layer, bring down the left layer. Okay, This is as simple as that. Now the same algorithm can be done on the right hand side also. Okay, now again I see another piece which is on the first category, which is on the top layer. Okay, so again I face this side, face this particular color my side, and let's find what corner it is supposed to go. So this is a corner piece for green and orange, so let's find the green and orange. So this is red, so no. This is green, but this is corner of red and green, so I'm looking for green and orange. So again movement. Now I reach to the stage where it is green and orange. So now I just need to bring this piece from here to here. Again same step, move this temporary on the right hand side, bring this up, move this back, and bring this down. So you have another corner piece solved. Now as you can see, it did not hamper the plus sign, it did not hamper the existing corner piece I moved on the first stage. Okay, now after this movement I found another same piece on the right hand side. So now again the same algorithm, but in this case the piece is on the right hand side. So again the same movement, but instead of rotating on the earlier we were rotating on the left hand side, now we would rotate on the earlier we were moving on the right hand side, now we'll move on the left hand side. Just a transform. So now to solve this, I would rotate this temporary on the right hand side, bring this right side up, bring this top layer back, bring down this right layer. So now you have another corner piece solved. Let's find another white piece. Again, this is the white piece. Okay, so we've gone through this step. So let me show you the another step where you will find another scenario. Now the second category could be that you might have this white, the remaining white piece not present on your top layer. However, it's present on the top. Okay, like this. Okay, this is on the top. So to achieve this, this cannot be done directly in one step. So it requires to be done in two stages. Okay, so to achieve this, what you want to do is first align it with the corner it's supposed to go. So this is green and red, so it's the same corner. It's supposed to go here. So now instead of putting this piece here, we would either put it this piece here or here, either way. Okay, so either I would put it like this, or I put it like this. Okay, either way it works. So let's do like this. So you have this corner piece which is supposed to be solved, and the actual piece is diagonally opposite here. It could be diagonally opposite here also. Okay, so now I have this like this. Now to solve this, what we need to do is bring this down. Okay, so now you have this on the first layer. Okay, and temporarily move on the outer direction and bring this back. Okay, now what happened is in the same moment is that we destroyed one piece. Why? Because we moved the layer which was already solved. Okay, so to achieve that, what we need to do is, so this was the stage earlier. To solve without hampering, we need to do is that we need to coincide like this. Okay, and move this layer like this. So when you're moving it, you are bringing the piece which is not solved on the third layer, on the top layer. Then temporarily move this out of the way, because you want to bring this left layer back to its original position. So bring this back. So now you already have that piece is solved, but fortunately you were able to get this white piece on the third layer. Okay, which is a favored position for us. So now again same step, solving, take this out, bring this up, bring this back, and again down. So now have all the bottom pieces solved. This is another combination you will find in this in this case, is that You in this case you might have a situation where you have this white piece on the bottom layer, okay, but like this, oriented, not oriented correctly. So again, in this step, you need to do is bring this side up, okay, rotate it. This top layer needs to be rotated, however, keeping the white piece in the same right face side, okay. So if I move like this, it is not going to work. So I need to rotate this so that it remains in this white on the right face. So I will rotate top layer like this. So I have this white piece here. Now again bring this down. So now my white piece went to my the third layer, which is my favorite layer, and then again solve. So take this away, bring this up, solve it, and bring this down. Okay. So this is how you solve a center the bottom layer. So if you see this white is solved, your green, then all these three pieces are green. This is orange, all of these are orange. This is blue, all of these are blue. This is red, and all of these are red. So you have solved a stage 2.